Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warship and let's talk ships. And today, because very soon it will be rank spring, the tier 6 gameplay. I do believe it's 6 versus 6, and the first stage it's tier 6 ships. So what are the best tier 6 ships? There are quite a few. In my honestly opinion, I kind of have hard to say that tier 6 there is a overpowered ship or a bad performer ship, but let's start with the destroyers. The destroyers, guys, there are quite a few options that you can go, but in my honestly opinion, guys, without saying too much, keep that in mind before I'm gonna say so much, that at tier 6 that will be at least one carrier, maybe not in every battle, but you have to imagine yourself that you might face pretty good tier 6 carriers. And even though it has been some buff in the AA apartment, remember the CV captains receive more planes, which potentially can do a lot of damage, especially versus destroyer. So keep that in mind. I would like to say all tier 6 destroyers, I believe, guys, in this meta it will be T61 and Monaghan. I do believe it's the only one at tier 6 with AA defense, and maybe also Farragut with Seahull and AA. So those three ships are pretty damn good versus other destroyers, but the T61's biggest strength, it's the fast reload time of the torpedo, and very good torpedo, which will literally torpedo you to death. Of course, there are quite a few tier 6 cruisers, but the main bone actually will be, guys, without saying too much, it will be the battleship. So I will very soon talk about the battleship. You may argue that Grab Zeppelin, it's a cruiser with heel and very good torpedoes for its tier, and she might do well, not very well versus let's say destroyer. She will struggle to hit destroyers, but the thing is, what I like to say right now, I believe, guys, without saying too much, Perth will be the best all around cruiser at tier 6. I do not have her, I do have Leander, but because she has a HE, and because she has a creepy smoke, and she has a good torpedo and AA defense, she has so much tools to deal with destroyers and with aircraft carrying somehow. So in my honestly opinion, if you are afraid of she has smoke. The Duca d'Acosta does not have smoke, so that's the big thing. She has a good torpedoes. The D'Acosta also have some crazy long range torpedoes, but she's very light cruiser. You may argue there Aegelem, some other tier 6 destroyer with a lot of HP pool and fast could also work, but remember, guys, the good aircraft carrier will have no problem whatsoever to chase you and deal significant damage to a destroyer. So I believe, guys, it will not be a lot of destroyer meta, but probably I'm wrong. In my honest opinion, to reach rank 1 is so easy as comfortable. T61 and Perth, it's the way to go for a cruiser, but the main bone are actually the battleship. And of that same reason, guys, I do believe the Warspite and Arizona will do crazy good. Also Mutsu, you never know, Mutsu's AA, it's not a joke. But I believe, without saying too much, is that Arizona's AA are quite potent, strong. Heal from Warspite, it's not a bad. She turns on the dime, and her main thing is the Sigma. The guns hurt like crazy, and you have better heal than a regular battleship. I do believe honestly that Arizona and Warspite will perform well. And there isn't any real bad battleship at tier 6. We can, what should I say? I believe, guys, whatever you fits your playstyle, you can do very good. The biggest difference is that, remember, some battleships have a little bit better AA than others, because if the CV will want to strike you, it's the first thing they will go for. It's number one, destroyer. When the destroyer are gone, they are definitely going for your battleship, so keep that in mind. Now let's talk about tier 6. I believe if you like a torpedo boat, definitely Shinome and Fubuki. Fubuki, it will perform well as long there isn't a lot of destroyers with bigger, better guns. And where is you, Fubuki? Fubuki, where are you, Fubuki? Shiratsuyu, I do have to apologize, guys, but definitely she's here somewhere, but I cannot. Okay, so there we found it. That's the Shinome. Better torpedoes, but shorter, only 8 kilometers. Your reload of your guns are 9 seconds, even though the firepower it's not bad. You have a big alpha damage, but 9 seconds reload. You might not, daka anything soon. Sure, your alpha damage is great, and same thing goes. You only have 2 turrets, but you're most likely one of the scariest and the best torpedo at tier 6. I love her. She is by far the best torpedo boat at tier 6 with 9 torps, 10 kilometers range. Amazing and pretty damn stealthy. I do believe with the concealment expert you get her down to 6.1. However, I still believe that T61 it's a better one, and this premium tier 6 US destroyer will also perform well thanks to the AA defense. Something else I would like to say, guys, that some cruisers, sure, but they will most likely go down ASAP, because I have this gut feeling they will be very, shall I say, battleship heavily meta, because they are the one who, like 3 battleship pushing in one cap. What the heck you can do if there's no destroyer nearby to send some good looking torps? Hard hitting Japanese torps are not a bad thing, but the downside is the CV. I personally believe, guys, without saying too much, I go to Tech 3, one of the best battleships, regular Tech 3 that I could come up with, and it will perform extremely well. It will be the Ismail, thanks to this stupid good armor and heavily, shall I say, good. I'm almost there to research her. If I press the research, I have 9,281 more experience to unlock the Ismail, so I will get her very, very soon. I believe that this ship will perform quite good. The armored are crazy, and you have a lot of guns, guys. You have freaking a lot of guns, and the guns are not a joke. I'm talking about 4x3 356 millimeters guns, and same story, you also have a pretty significant guns with the tier 6 French battleship. I believe, in my honestly opinion, that many ships are good. It's up to your playstyle, but in this spring battle you're more close to your enemy. So if you have a good armor and very good guns, and Sigma, closer you are, you better penetration, I do believe that you will find yourself quite good. Of course, the downside, she's kind of a big ship, and her AA, it's nothing crazy, but I do honestly believe you can see right here that you have a fighter. So fighter, definitely you have to buff everything you can to defend yourself. And once again, guys, for the second thought, I believe, in my honestly opinion, I had a lot of fun to playing this ship, and it's the Frenchy, what the heck are you? It's the Normandy. Now the main strength with this Normandy, it's of course you also have 12 guns, but you have a lot of range, and the HE, it's pretty significant. You do not have a lot of superstructure, as you can see, but the speed and the AA and shall I say upgrade, you only have heal and repair party. I find her a pretty damn good ship of some very strange reason, but the thing is, guys, 12 guns at tier 6, it's not bad, and you may argue that the playstyle is different versus a Soviet battleship, but please let me know in a comment below what is your favorite tier 6 cruiser, destroyer and battleship. I kind of forgot the tier 6 Bogioni, which in my honestly opinion she is one of the best tier 6 cruiser with very long range and good flak, 950 meters per second HE shells, so definitely should be kind of in some way kind of a strong dealing versus destroyer, but her AA it's lacking, and turning radius and all that, it's a sluggish cruiser. But seriously, guys, without saying too much, the bone, or actually the battleship and the battleship's captain who managed to cap and staying together most likely will win. So my very last question is, let me know in a comment below which tier 6 ship is your favorite and why, and which one would you try to come to rank 1 in this next spring season. Have a good one, guys. Take care and bye.